Recently rediscovered Ask FM. So if you hear some notifications going off in my phone, that is what it is. Um, and I was thinking about something I posted on there. Let me reopen it. I'm wide awake. I really shouldn't be. It is 2:58, about to be 3 o'clock in the morning. May now 16th, 2022. I'm going to be 31 tomorrow, the 17th, and I'm just sitting here, just chilling. And then I get these like, I don't know if you would call them sad vibes or not, but something I posted. See if I can find it. Posts. Oh, shit. I keep getting asked questions like, do you miss your ex? And people saying I'm gonna be with you, but it's like, I think it's people asking random shit or venting themselves, but I'm trying to find mine because mine is better. Just kidding, I don't know. My question that I posted. Am I the only one who wants to talk to an old friend who doesn't exist but misses that feeling? It's a weird mental state to be in. So essentially, what I'm speaking of is like, I'm still friends with the people that I used to stay up and talk to at like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. But there's like a different dynamic now. For a long time, I was so socially anxious, pardon me, that when I interacted with anybody, 95% of it was online. I couldn't talk on the phone. I hated going to the store. I just was in a miserable place. I didn't realize how miserable of a place I was. I stupidly thought I was fine. Um, Being in that, I lived that way for so long when I lived at home. When I would go use, my uncle's Wi Fi, or even at my house when we had Wi Fi, and I would talk to people that I'm still friends with for the most part who lived in like England, you know. And if they see this video, this is nothing bad about them or anything, but it's just like, I was in my early 20s to like probably about 26 or 27 when that period of my life happened. And a lot of things have changed since then, rightfully so. No one stays the same forever, but I still sometimes on nights like this when I can't sleep and I'm just kind of by myself in my own head, I miss that being able to just pop open a chat window and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" But they've moved on with their lives and they have work, and some of them, probably have, different relationships and lives and things, and so do I. And it's not just people in England, I don't want to say that. It's people that, I just might have lost touch with. There was some distance that grew, and it's nothing against them. Like I said, it's just life. But I miss that feeling. And I don't know if that's camaraderie or, a friendship connection or whatever it is. But because the conversations we had were just about like music or life or sometimes mental illness or sometimes some lyrics that I wrote or something they wrote, or a song they wanted to show me, a song I wanted to show them, what our favorite bands were up to, like things like that. It was never like romantic. Back then I did have romantic conversations with people, but these are just what I'm speaking about now is like friendship conversations. When your head is in a weird place at night and you just want someone to talk to and you don't want it to be too serious, you just want to just have a conversation with someone that feels familiar. And it's weird because those same people are in my life, but the conversation doesn't feel the same because the relationship dynamic is not the same anymore, seemingly. Or maybe it's the fact that the conversations aren't going to be the same because those conversations were already had, you know? It's never going to be as detailed as when you're, like, still trying to get to know somebody. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just kind of like the, evolution of a friendship, whether it's long distance or in person. But someone said, could you use a hug on Ask FM? And all I could think of was I could use a long walk and a long talk. That's what I could use. Just a long walk around town with someone that I can trust and feel familiar with and talk. and physically walk with, because sometimes walking like makes you tired, so your brain shuts up, especially at night when you can just like hear the birds and stuff like that. But because of the fact that one, I'm a woman, and two, I don't trust people, and I'm very paranoid. I will not go out and walk around at night. I used to do it all the time. Uh, and I'm not a small woman either. Some of you have heard me say how much I weigh and how tall I am. I'm not small, you know? But I just want my brain to shut up sometimes. I appreciate it so much that I have this, like, thoughtfulness and this, like, you know, think everything through-ness to me. But sometimes it is a bitch. It's a stupid little bitch, sits in the back of my head and goes, hey, 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 hey. And I'm just like, can you go the fuck away? And it doesn't. It's in my head, you know, it's trapped there. Now I'm getting questions like, how are you? And it's avatars. There's no names, okay? It's Ask FM, it's anonymous. Which is why I think these questions that are like, are you still in love with your ex? Or I'm gonna be with you, are just these randos. Because there's not a name, it's just a picture. So I'm just like, okay, who the fuck are you? So one was, how are you? What do you love about yourself? That was another one. Who do you fear more, God or the devil? First of all, God. Second of all, because of God, because of Jesus Christ, I don't fear the devil, okay? I don't like him. I don't want him around me. I don't really fear him, though. Someone said, miss you. Again, it's a little icon, but the icons look familiar. Like, it'll be the same icon over and over again. But I don't know if when somebody asks a random question, it shows the same icon over and over again, or if it just randomly assigns an icon when you send an anonymous question out. You know, because they'll say something like, this person has said, miss you, or what do you think about your ex, or, you know, something like that, and then I'm like, who are you? Give me initials, hints, something. Not that I want to, like, rekindle an old flame, I just want to know who I'm talking to. Or if I'm just talking to an anonymous person, so I'm pretty sure it's an anonymous person at this point. And these are not all from the same person, because, like, one icon is a fox, one is a ghost, I think. One is a little unicorn, one is an alien, one is a sun, and one is a squirrel? Hamster? Something like that. It's just weird. So if you're on Ask FM and you're asking Jessica May Be Done questions and you're not telling me who the fuck you are, could you? I just want to know if I'm talking to some rando. I also should not be awake right now. Like I said, it's 3 in the morning. I have work tomorrow. I don't have work till 2:30 in the afternoon, but you know how it goes. I'm gonna go now. And I was just wondering if other people ever feel that, like, missing... Like, how did I word it? I want to read it again. Because I feel that it's important to read it, because I just want to know if other people feel this way. Okay, does anybody else feel what I'm about to read? Am I the only one who wants to talk to an old friend who doesn't exist, but misses that feeling? It's a weird mental state to be in. Am I the only one that feels that? Like, does it make sense? I don't think it makes sense, but it's how my brain told me to say it. Thank you for watching.